A good strategy to learn about yourself is to have conversations with your friends, with your family, with your kids, and to record yourself. And you record the whole conversation. But what's really powerful about this is that you're actually having a conversation with someone with no interruptions, no distractions. It's like a full hour or more conversation. And a lot of times nowadays, we never get that. Especially when I'm working with people that have kids, they don't actually have an hour where they sit down and the kids are not running around, or they're not on their phone or their laptop or watching TV. So that's the one benefit. But the most powerful thing about doing this is watching it back, because there's so many different ways that you can learn about yourself, and also observing it from a few different angles as well. So I've gone into a lot of spiritual mode at the moment, but they talk about like you are I am, and then it's you here. So you're not the same, it's separate. And what I mean by that is your thoughts is not you. They're just thoughts that just come all the time. It's just like clouds go past you and then they disappear again. That's what a thought is. But there's still this feeling, that voice in your head that are witnessing them thoughts. But again, I don't want to waffle on and go into that bit. So you are effectively observing yourself when you're watching the conversations, which is really that voice in your head watching what you're doing in everyday life. So there's 3 observing points. The first one is you're just going to observe from a dad, or if you're a parent, you observe from the dad. So you're just there and listening to what's going on. The second one, then, you observe from being a dad, and you're watching what comes out of your daughter's mouth or your son's mouth. But what you'll start realising is, first of all, whatever comes out of their mouth, a lot of that is going to be down to your teachings and the way that you brought them up. So if they're saying things which are actually really bad, then that's going to make you question your parenting. But from this, I always say, don't get caught in that. Don't feel guilty about it. You've noticed it now, and now as a good parent, you'll go and change that. So if there's something that you don't like them saying, you need to go and address it. But you've now created awareness around it. But if good things come out of their mouth, that's then a pat on the back for you to say, you're doing a good job as a parent. Stop stressing. It's easy. Just continue what you're doing. Keep listening to your kids and keep teaching them. The next part to this is then you're going to watch it as the observer of the whole conversation. And you're going to just notice your own reactions when you get a bit uncomfortable, maybe when your kids say something. Like, what are your reactions? Look at your body language, or listen to the noise that comes out your mouth. Is it a different tone when you're speaking? And you'll start really learning about different behaviours. And also you can do the same with your kids. When they're talking about something uncomfortable, they're lying, you'll literally see there's a difference in energy. There's maybe the hand goes like this, but you'll notice all this stuff. And it's a really, really powerful exercise. It's something that I'd encourage everyone to do. I've been doing it with my coaching clients, and the transformations have been crazy, because after the session, I'm like, I'd love you to go back, and I want you to just notice your body language when we're discussing this topic. When you were speaking about this person, again, I want to notice your body language. Look at your body positioning, listen to the tone of your voice. Because then they're the observer, they're watching themselves thinking, why am I being like that? Where's that rage coming from? Where's that frustration coming from? But then you realise that's not you, because now you're witnessing. But that is awareness, because the next time you come into that conversation or that situation again, you know how to deal with it. You've created awareness around it, and that's how we change. And this is the key thing. And from all of this, whatever you've done in the past, it doesn't matter, as long as you learn from it. Like right now, I've learned this. That doesn't define you at all, but you learn from it. But next time, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to do things slightly differently, or I'm going to continue to doing what I'm doing. I'm actually proud of what come out of my mouth. I'm proud of my parenting, and I'm proud of just the way everything's going right now. So give that a go. With your friends, your close ones, I'm going to be doing this more and more, because the transformations I've got with people close to me, especially when I just give them a platform for both of us to communicate and listen and not actually be judged, it's really powerful. And I reckon it would change a lot of people's lives. I think we'd connect a lot more. You'd understand each other a lot more. When there are frustrations and conflicts and stuff within the family, most of the time we don't actually express how we're feeling. So we hold things back, or we expect them to know. And then because they don't know, then you get frustrated and wound up. But that all could have been avoided if you'd have just had that conversation. So again, it then starts allowing you to speak your truth and notice what your body language does when you're doing it. Again, more awareness. So I hope you enjoyed that.